Hello there, Seraphim17 once again. This is my Sinner Sacrifice for Redemption video walkthrough. This is the first part of the game while we move through the tutorial to get to the first boss. The boss that I'm going to be taking on will be Envious Levin Undok. I personally believe that Levin is the most difficult boss in the game, and it's not because she is mechanically that demanding as far as what she does. It's that when the two of them work in conjunction, the pattern that they have been each given doesn't really complement each other very well to doing this fight in a clean fashion. You are going to be attacked by AoE lightning attacks that seemingly have random sprays, and there's no way to condition where they will go. So if you get a lucky pattern, you will stomp this boss and have no problems. If you get a bad pattern, you will just constantly get put into bad situations that are seemingly hard to get out of, near impossible at other times. And with the combination of two people attacking at the same time, one person constantly putting pressure on you and the other person constantly spamming magic, it leads to some very, very challenging setups. But the strategy that I'm going to be utilising is a pretty simple one. I'm going to go up to the gold one, the gold version of the two. I'm going to bait her rapier attack, I'm going to parry it, and then I'm going to respond with an R2. You can land two attacks and then parry her next move, but if you get greedy with your attacks, it can be very easy to get dead angled by her swing, or for her to do a different move and you can't recover quick enough. So if you don't care about taking sloppy hits and you can just throw a few healing items your way, feel free to be more aggressive. When she throws the golden spinning axe at you, you can parry it back at her and it does good damage if it lands. And if she ever summons Gladiuses, you can freely attack her. That's the animation just then. That's a free attack. And when the Gladiuses are on her body, if you throw a javelin, you will get rid of her weapons and it'll go back to just being her. But get some separation, move up to her, parry the first hit, punish with whatever you want. I'm actually going to punish with a running attack because it does more damage. So big running attack, into the parry, into the big running attack, into the parry, into the big running attack, and then she's probably going to spin, so roll away from that, punish that move. That was a flinch, and the game shit the bed, so that was always fun. I could have got way more damage then if I wasn't playing on an inferior machine. Here we go. There's the parry, running attack. Next parry. No, she's summoning the boss, so here you go. Get 3 quick hits on her as she summons, if you have the stamina to do it, and then this is where things get a lot more difficult, so I take a quick poke from the rapier just then, 1000% sleeping on the job, too busy staring at the other boss, and then she starts firing lightning down. The area that I like to kind of occupy is to get both of them close together, because sometimes you will condition the black lady to do her AoE move. When she's doing her AoE move like she's trying to not do here because she hates me, you don't have to worry about getting hit by magic you can't see. So then you can just keep parrying the gold one, right? But instead she's doing all the other bullshit because these bosses are almost impossible to make them do what you want. And I've really tried, guys. That's the AoE, that's what we want. But her other two spells, one of them puts, this one in particular, that you just saw then, she will do a mist pillar that then strikes the ground with lightning, and then there is a outward wave of electric on the floor. It fans out with gaps between it, and the best way to dodge it is to go towards the steam, and as it crashes down, roll into it, because you will roll past the spread. This right here is a transformation that looks really violent, but you can attack her through the full thing without taking any damage. And if you manage to kill one of the ladies before they do the dancing attack like I did, you will get an achievement. But the move that she just did then, the other electrical move places a bunch of blue dots on the ground, and those blue dots are about to get struck by pretty generous lightning bolts. However, there's no guarantee where they're going to be. I can't see any pattern or any reason behind where they go. It seems to be random. Sometimes they'll go behind you, sometimes to the left of you, sometimes they'll surround the boss so you can't punish her, other times they'll never be near the boss so you can. What you're looking for is an opportunity where those beads on the ground are nowhere near the boss so you can get close to her and beat her up, because it's free damage, and then if you can stun her, you can continue to attack. The only thing to bear in mind against this particular version of the boss is that she can do melee attacks, she just oftentimes chooses not to. So when you're close, she can smack you with that rapier, and if you want to dodge it, if you dodge to your right and her left, and then you sprint around the back of her, you can avoid everything she does and get at least 2 to 3 hits, and then you can put a lot of pressure on the boss and do good damage. But there's the AoE again. I'm throwing the items because it's free damage, and you might have noticed that the sky is glowing and the floor is glowing, and then the chandeliers fall. There is an infinite supply of randomly dropping chandeliers that all drop in similar places, but there's a lot of places they can fall, so try to keep your head on a swivel so you don't take any silly damage, and at this point it's just kind of a patience fight, picking your damage opportunities and making sure that you don't get tag teamed by the boss. And I made it look very easy, but it's not, guys. That is easily the most demanding fight in the game, and if you do it like I did just then, you might be able to get yourself that achievement, but a word of warning, the achievements are bugged, sometimes they don't unlock. I've beat this game 5 times now, and I still don't have the achievement for beating the final boss, so yeah, it's pretty weird. But thank you so much for watching, good luck with that encounter, and you take care now.